Happy Friday, everyone. We've made it to the end of another week, and I hope everybody at some point in time was able to tell your God, thank you for something. You know, we go through trials and we go through tribulations, and sometimes we think we just can't get through them. So I want to remind everybody about those 3 Hebrew boys over in the book of Daniel, 3rd chapter. You know, King Nebuchadnezzar, he was feeling himself, y'all, and he wanted everybody to bow down to him. He wanted everybody to praise him. And those 3 Hebrew boys, they knew better. They knew they only had one God that they bowed down to and that they would praise. But they knew there would be a cost for not bowing down. They knew that the king would not be pleased with them. But you know what they did? They held on to their values. They held on to their beliefs. They held on to the strength that God would see them through. And so one day the kings made that decree, y'all 3 are going to bow down to me, or I'm going to throw you in this furnace. And those 3 boys, they probably held their head up high. They probably put their shoulders back and they said, we're not doing it. We're going to do what we know is the right thing to do. And whatever you put on me, if you throw us in that furnace, whatever you do, I'm confident. All 3 boys said they were confident that their God would see them through. And so the king, you know what he did? He said, turn the furnace up, turn the heat up just a little bit more. Y'all sure y'all don't want to bow down to me? No, we're going to hold on to our God. We're going to hold on to our belief that he will see us through no matter what. So the fire was so hot that the people that were lighting the fire, they were burned just from lighting the fire. That's how hot it was. But you know what? The 3 Hebrew boys did not back down. They held on to what they knew. The word had told them all their lives. They held on to the fact that they knew that their God would see them through no matter what. So they told the king, do what you got to do. And the king said, bet. And he threw them in that furnace, y'all. He threw them in that fiery furnace with the intent to kill them. But you know what? He couldn't break them. He couldn't kill their spirit. He couldn't kill their soul. And those 3 boys that were thrown in that fire, the king took a look and he noticed that they were not being consumed. And not only were they not consumed by the fire, he's like, I see a 4th figure in there with them. God did not leave them by themselves. He went into that furnace with them. He said, you know what? We're going to go through this together and we're going to come out victoriously. That fire did not consume those 3 Hebrew boys because they held on to the belief of what God told them their entire lives. So hold on to what God has told you. Don't you give up and don't you give in. Don't you let the enemy tell you you cannot win, because our God is an awesome God. And remember, whatever you're going through, God didn't bring you that far to leave you. So hold on to your God. Hold on to your beliefs. He will see me through. He will see you through. What God does for one, he will do for another. What he did for those Hebrew boys, he will do for us. So hold on to your God. And as you go about your day today, remember, God didn't bring you however far you've gone to leave you. He would not let the enemy throw you in that fire and not have a way out for you. Think about it and have a great day.